What is good, YouTube? We're at it again. Nova Rockafeller. Jesus on my neck. Now, a couple of you guys have asked me to react to this one, so here we are. But can you do me a favor? Can you hit the like and the subscribe button? We're on the road to 5,000 right there, and I can't do it without you guys. Guys, we're almost at 3. We're doing good. We're getting there. The bigger our channel gets, the more exposure these videos I react to get, the better it is for everybody. It's a win-win for everybody. Not that they need exposure, because Nova is incredible, can do it on her own, but yeah, let's go ahead and react to this. Jesus on my neck. Let me make sure it's all working. Pause. Okay, let's go.
Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew.
Hold on. My dog is getting on my lap. Come here, Priscilla. We're not going to play this game, baby. I'm doing a reaction. By the way, she's out of her cone, and she doesn't look the same. This is my little Priscilla. Say hi, Priscilla. Hi, Priscilla. Right there. You got to say hi. Got to look at the camera. There you go. Right there. All right. Stay. Stay right there. If she grunts, I can't help it. Let's just start this thing over. Here we go.
Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew back in its place. So I watered it with whiskey, spoke in tongues at his grave.
Oh, there's a bar, by the way. So it sounded like she said Tom took the pain, but nothing grew back in its place. So I'm thinking it's time. Time took the pain, but nothing grew back in its place. There's a numbing there that's she's talking about. So I watered the numbing with whiskey. And she's doing a religious scheme here because it's Jesus on my neck. But I spoke in tongues at his grave. So at the grave of time, or the person that died. And because when you're drunk, you're going to blabber speaking in tongues. But it's also something that happens in the Christian circle. It's a bar there.
Nothing grew back in its place. So I watered it with whiskey, spoke in tongues at his grave. You think the devil's on his way, the way I cycle through plagues. A ballerina in a box for the spiral I made.
She's spitting out some bars here too. So she's talking about, I watered with, I'm speaking in tongues. She's on this religious scheme. And then she says, you think the devil's on his way as I cycle through plagues. And again, she's making a reference to speaking in tongues, the devil, the plagues of Egypt, where Moses or God, brings the 10 plagues on Egypt. And then she says, I'm a ballerina in a box. And what is a ballerina box? When you open it, it spins. And she's like, for the spiral I made, I'm spiraling out of control, is what she's saying.
The way I cycle through plagues, a ballerina in a box for the spiral I made. I go around in circles and I cycle through days.
That's still on that scheme. I'm going in circles. I'm going around the mountain over and over again. And I cycle through days. I just cycle through it on that ballerina scheme.
Spiral I made. I go around in circles and I cycle through days in a city full of sirens and black tidal and waves. I swim out past the breakers till it sparkles and fades, until the stars are clear as ever and they're screaming my name.
Again, now she's going on to the bars of the ocean. Listen, I'm in a city full of sirens and black tidalling waves. So it's just filled with darkness, but it's on that tidal wave scheme. And she says, I swim out past the breakers, and that you can visualize the breakers until it sparkles and fades, until all you see is that. And again, this is going on in the scheme of the city that she lives in, until the stars are so clear. I'm so far out there, and everyone's screaming my name. Like, where does she go? Where does she go?
Till it sparkles and fades, until the stars are clear as ever and they're screaming my name. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses.
Man, that has a vibe of some song from like the 80s. Kind of like a Debbie Gibson style. But man, that is like a very powerful bar. What's going on, Tom? Nova Tom Nova? Tom Rockafeller? Wearing the mask. She says, I'm so dead. Like, I'm dead inside. If I literally died, I'm so dead inside I wouldn't notice. Man, that is brutal. I do like this chorus. It just
sparkles and fades until the stars are clear as ever and they're screaming
feel.
My name. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses.
Again, going on that religious scheme, all I see is red. I'm angry all the time. But like Moses who split the Red Sea. Great bar.
Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck.
What does the Jesus on my neck imply? I don't know if it's like Jesus is there and he's I don't know what she means by that. Can you guys let me know in the comment what you think that Nova means by Jesus on my neck?
I feel like Moses, Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus.
Is she wearing contacts on the couch?
All I see is red and I feel like
I think she is. Yeah, she's wearing contacts there.
the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. Jesus on my speed dial right after all the demons. Fighting them in levels, final boss will be the ceiling. I'm ignoring every call, might as well have got a pager. I'm only showing up the paper, so man, you in your rager.
Yeah, so it's like, listen, Jesus is on my speed dial. He's there when I need him, but I deal with the demons first, which, you know, for me, this is just me, my opinion. When a demon comes knocking on my door, what I try to do is like, hey, Jesus, can you get that? Because I don't want to fight the demons today. And she's like, fighting them on all levels. Final boss will be the ceiling, which means I'm going to break through the ceiling. I'm ignoring all calls. Yeah, this is great. It's great.
Fighting them in levels, final boss will be the ceiling. I'm ignoring every call, might as well have got a pager. I'm only showing up the paper, so man, you in your rager. Another face from a bad dream. A name I wrote on paper, set the flame and then swallow. Because the sacrifice was safe. Another stranger that I smile at while I'm out buying milk. Where I'm a name on a credit card of which I can't pay the bill.
And again, she's doing that religious scheme again, too. She's like, you're just like, I don't know if she's talking about herself, but she's like, I'm assuming you're just another face from a bad dream. You know, and then I wrote the name on the paper, I caught it on fire, I swallowed it, and then she says, because that sacrifice is safer, meaning that the scheme would be with Jesus as being the sacrifice, but Jesus is a safer sacrifice. And then another stranger that I smile out while I'm out by a mill, and then the reality that we all have to face with, I have another credit card, another bill I can't pay. It's just another bill I can't pay. So she's showing that she's struggling here.
I'm out buying milk, where I'm a name on a credit card of which I can't pay the bill. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died
That sounds
I
cool.
wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I don't need nobody when it pops off. Yeah, I don't like the way I'm going, you can get dropped off.
So I don't need nobody when that stuff pops off. We all need people. Every one of us need people. We all need someone in our corner. But I've also been in the headspace where like, I don't need you. I don't need anybody. I'll do this on my own. And we can do it on our own until we can't do it on our own. So we definitely need people.
Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I don't need nobody when it pops off. Yeah, I don't like the way I'm going, you can get dropped off.
It's a bar.
Blood that's on my hands can never get washed off. I got fans to pull up on you like a rock.
I mean, she's speaking facts, right? She's like, listen, I've got so much blood on my hands, I can never wash them off. And again, being the pastor, we know that. It's like oil, right? You go to wash it, it just gets all over the place. We need someone else to wash us. We need Jesus to wash us. Maybe we need Jesus on our neck to wash us. But then she's talking about our loyal fan base. Her loyal fan base will take care of business. And I believe that to be true musically. Or, you know, they'll go, at least they'll be there fighting on the keyboards. I don't think anyone will really pop someone off. Hopefully they won't. I don't believe that.
Never get washed off. I got fans to pull up on you like a rock. I don't need nobody when that pops off. Yeah, I don't like the way
I like the
I'm
beat.
going, you can get dropped off. All the blood that's on my hands can never get washed off. I got fans to pull up on you like a rock. I'm so dead, if I died,
It's a great bar right there.
pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died,
I love the octaves.
Pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck.
That's great. It's a great song. That's a great song. It just shows where she was at in this time in her life, that she was in a place where she was at. So how is that for a circular argument? Shows me where she's at. She's in a place where she's at. That's just where she's at. She's going to be there because that's where she was and that's where she is. It's such a circular argument. It's so funny. Yeah, so there you go. Jesus on my neck, Nova Rockafeller. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I'm off to the next one. Bye.